Hey everybody, welcome to season 18, week 7 and 8. We got a bunch of divisional games this week to take a look at. Teams fighting for those playoff spots. We got a lot of spots open. A lot of people still got a shot at it. So welcome everybody, and let's get this going. I see a lot of you guys already in the chat. Man, like everybody's here early today. Oh, Neva's here. Neva. I saw he was in, but I guess Neva took off already. Stopped in to say hi. So I could have got Neva's game in first. So if anybody needs their games done anytime early, let me know. Happy to run them. Let's see here. What do we do first? See, Mads is not here. So Zero wanted to be first. All right, cool. Let's pop zeros in. We got the Happy versus... Zero. We don't have Gundar here yet, but where was Zero going to be gone? Let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and pop it on. Let's go ahead and pop it on. Gundar, sometimes, you know, he's often, if he makes the stream, often a bit late. So let's go ahead and pop this one on. If he comes in, he can kind of watch it. I'm not sure, Zero. So if I'm not sure if he'll be on. He's sometimes here, sometimes not. So we'll see. Hey, Mads. Hey, how's it going? So, but I'll go ahead and pop this one on. It is stream starts time. So I will get it in. So Ants versus Happy. Here we go. Because if you're gonna have to leave, then that's better. Go ahead and get at least one of you guys able to watch it. All right. So Ants versus Happy. Couple changes made on the lineups. Not too many. Marcos in as start. Pepin, Curse trying to be lifted, but Syndra is starting, which basically means that no one is happy, and well, it's not going to be a pretty game. And we got some rain. Vider back to pass and deflected. Riker going to try to muscle it and get some decent little gain. Syndra back to pass, and oh, Syndra gets a completion for a first down. Vider runs it. Vider getting some yards, getting a first down. So look at this. Happy coming out strong. Solid start. Riker. Oh, Marcos. Oh, man. It's starting off rough. Neva's been telling me. Man, I think there's something wrong. There's a bunch of deaths happening this week when he keeps simming, and it might be just that there's some weird matchups that are causing people to die. Because here we go, starting off with a death. Marcos gone. Happy with a 1-0 lead, and picked Razia. Darren Sar nothing. 2nd and 10. Razia back to pass. And dumps it. Darren Sard. This may make up for all the deaths we haven't had this season. It's been a pretty soft season as far as deaths are concerned. Vider with a dump, first down. Vider, first down. York fumbles it. And picked up by Virgil, who comes in relief. Darren Sar dumps, deflected, 2nd and 10, Razia. Back to pass, hits Shirei for nothing, 3rd and 3, Shirei, nope. 1st and 10, Vider, slip, and Vider with a nice gain. And solid run by Riker. Syndra, not much, 3rd and 1, Vider back to pass, and complete for a first down, Riker. Nice run up the middle. All right, sure thing, Food. Virgil taken out. Syndra causing some injuries. Riker with the run. Riker bounced and stopped. Syndra back to pass. 3rd and 4. Vider back, and Vider dumps. Touchdown. And we've got a 2-0 lead for Happy. Razia back to pass. And Razia gets injured by Pepin. And the Ants getting beat up by Happy. Did you put in your brutal team or something here? And Shirei back. Syndra still sucks, but at least he's injuring people. So yes, with a run, gets a first down, and still in this. 2nd and 12. And so yes, with a kick run, first down. Hey, Tyler, glad you got in. Shirei up the middle. No, you missed a death. Already a death to start our first game. Fighter deflected. Riker. Couple yards. Syndra. Syndra looking to get first down. Viter back and stopped. 2nd and 8. Riker dumped, intercepted by Thadderford, and they're staying in this. Ants aren't giving up. I'm gonna turnover. York picks it up. Wow. Yeah, I agree, Tyler. It's just so disappointing to see Syndra for game 1. Ugh. 3rd and 10. Viter back to pass. And hits Syndra. Riker. Stuffed. 2nd and 11. Syndra. Nope. 3rd and 12. Viter. And not able to do it. 2nd and 10. Shirei. Riker picks up the turnover. Turnovers being the game, and LA with a touchdown, and Happy coming with a big lead. Shirei back to pass and hits Par Ale. And then LA causes a fumble. And that's gonna do it. It looks like we've got a Happy win. LA with a big catch. Viter making a few yards. Darren Saar trying to get back in this. Silius with, man, lots of fumbles. Fumbles just costing the Ants. Viter. LA, big catch and a touchdown. And Kaya, not having Kaya might hurt the Ants and take them out of playoff contention. And now with a death, so they lost Kaya for the season. And now the replacement, Marcos, is dead. Viter 69, Gunsrika 59, Darren Saar 46, but the Happy get the shutout in the rain. All right, we got Valhalla here against the Lightning. Pop that one on. Can Valhalla still got a chance to turn this around? Can they turn this around and make the playoffs? I just need to stack a couple wins in a row, and they can do it. Yeah. Can they make the playoffs for the 2nd time ever? The Lightning. 3rd and 8. Lord Chanter intercepted by Siglin. Former Shield player. Aegeon with the big catch. Big first down. Siglin with the touchdown. And Valhalla up 1-0. 2nd and 2, Netzagon back to pass and deflected. Leroya stuffed. Wow, Bruja deflected. Deflected. 3rd and 10, Carl. Can't get there, and we've got to stop. Lord Chanter. Delina looking good. Big catch. First down. Still looking. I think Delina was pretty high on that Rookie of the Year list, if I remember right. Let me take a look at that newspaper. Goose is always great paper. Yep, Delina has a shot, but a little bit behind. But the 5th in rookies. Carl to the outside gets stuffed. And Saith Jr. with a nice catch. Not much. And touchdown Valhalla, up 2-1. That's a gun. Back to pass. Dumps Delina. Nice catch. Big gain. Stacking. Oh, but Safe Jr. with a pick. Taking it the other way. Big one there. Bruja. Hit Safe Jr. And get another first down. And, I mean, Safe Jr. Is Safe Jr. going to be the second best junior? I mean, Sofel Jr. is number 1 of the juniors. But Safe Jr. might be the second. Deflected, 3rd and 14. Netzagon. Loth with a catch. And a first down. Leroya back to pass and deflected. 2nd and 10. Lord Chanter dumps it to Loth. And Loth gets back on the board. So Valhalla hasn't won this yet. But Valhalla seemed to be moving the ball pretty decently. Only problem is Carl's not great. And Aegeon keeps making nice plays. And touchdown. 4-2. Back up by 2 by Valhalla. Netzagon back to pass and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Leroya. And gets a nice little run. 3rd and 4. Lord Chanter. And Delina with a nice catch. First down. And touchdown. Lightning within 1. High scoring game. Both teams just keep moving the ball. And Aegeon just looking great. Bruja hitting him every single time. And Siglin with a catch. Siglin looking good. And Siglin was looking good. And then he gets injured and fumbles the ball. And Lightning back in this. Can tie it up here. Loth with the catch. First down. Netzagon. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Leroya back to pass and deflected. 3rd and 10. Lord Chanter. And deflected again. Great defense by Valhalla. Safe Jr. Another one. 800 yards for the season. Really nice year so far for Safe Jr. He's also doing it at the defensive end. But sack, and Delina with a catch. And the Lightning might be right back in this. Netzagon back and dumps and touchdown. And we got a tie ball game. Aegeon, another big catch. 221 yards. This is probably his best game of his career. Nothing there. Bruja, complete touchdown. And 5-4. And Leroya. Delina. Touchdown. Tie ball game. Safe Jr. Back to pass. Nope. 3rd and 7. Carl. And Carl does nothing. And the Lightning. Oh, Bruja. What a nice play. That was a clutch play right there for Bruja. Oh, I still regret not getting Bruja in the draft. Oh, I was so hoping I was going to get Bruja. Such a nice pickup. Bruja, another touchdown. Great play. And Valhalla up 6-5. Yeah, Delina's doing all the work. And another turnover. Turnovers are really a big part of the story here. Carl dumps. Nope. Back the other way. Still plenty of time for the Lightning. Yeah, there you go. Gunsrika. The manatees just do not let people kill. They truly are. It is incredible. Like, that may be one of the weirdest things, is that after all these seasons, 18 seasons without a kill, that just seems absurd. That's a gone back to pass. Delina. I think the only thing weirder than that is the 8 seasons Tyler went without a single training event. Or however many seasons it was, Tyler. Seems like about 8. And Valhalla with a win. Intercepted by Loth, but pretty much too late, probably. Loth caught, but might be a little too late. Sacked by Carl. Oh, Carl has 5 sacks on the game. Wow. And they just need to not turn it over. And that is it. Bruhan, 91. Saith Jr., 71. Carl was 60. Delina looking good. High scoring. Valhalla pulls it out and keeps that all tied up. All right. Anybody else with any requests for games? We got Oscar here. See, 2K is here. I'll go ahead and put on. Let's go ahead and pop up. We'll finish off the division. Let's see what the Hatters are going to do. Fairman versus Hatters. Graceland, Fairman. Here we go. Graceland sacked. 2nd and 10. Asleen. Ooh, breaks the tackle. 1st down. Atkinson. Graham, I don't think so. Okay, Oscar. Well, we got yours in anyway. Yeah, Katz is, Anzelik is here. Gibble runs the outside. Look at this. Ferriman put up a good game last week. Got a win. And look at this. Starting off strong against the Hatters. Can they sneak a win out against them? Rain strike, back to pass. Dumps, 1st down. Gibble. We've got 2 of the great linemen on the Hatters. Looks like they're going to make the playoffs, but they still got to. We'll see if they can do it here. Melody. Arnett gets a few yards. Oh, we got an injury. Smays taking Assault out. And Varkaris becoming a bit of a mean team. Couple guys that can really hurt people. Gibble. Nice run. Arnett. Back to pass. Gets sacked. 2nd and goal. Rain strike. Deflected. 3rd and goal. Gibble. And unable to get there. Graceland stuffed. 2nd and 11. Asleen. No. 3rd and 11. Atkinson. Back to pass. And does not get there. Back the other way. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Gibble. Can't get there. Graceland the other way. Jin catch. 1st down. Ooh, Graham. Oh, Graham gets hurt by Melody. Melody adding to his injury total. Smays catch. 1st down. And another catch. 2nd and 1. Gibble runs the outside and sneaks the 1st down. Look at the Fairmen. They are playing really good. 2nd down. Caught. And touchdown. And Fairman up 1-0. First and 10. Atkinson back to pass. Graceland with the catch. Graceland. Nice run. Oh, but then Smaze is out there smacking people. Touchdown. But with Graceland out, that might hurt. 2nd and 10, Gibble to the outside. Nice run. Nice first down. 1st and 10, Arnett. 2nd and 14, Rain Strike. Quidon, 1st down. Gibble breaks the tackle. 2nd and 2, Arnett. Intercepted by Atkinson. Taking it back the other way. Oof. 1st and 10, Aslane. Back to pass. Hits Jin. 1st down. Atkinson. Back to pass. And hits Ethel. Ethel stuffed. 3rd and 1. Aslane. Ooh, just gets it off. But Rain Strike with their 100th deflection of their career. Getting a big one. Gibble. 1st down. This is a surprise. A Ferriman putting up a good game. Gibble with a catch. Another 1st down. 2nd and 9. Arnett. McGilla gets taken out by Arnett. Arnett with the catch. Ferriman. They've come to hurt people. Sacked. 3rd and 15. Rain Strike. Gibble. Oh, doesn't get there. So still a tie ball game. Intercepted by Rain Strike. And touchdown by Smaze. And we've got a Ferriman lead. Thry gets taken out by Burl. Oh, Oscar is just... Their team is starting to be mean. And they're getting a win. Fumble picked up by Lonja. Rain Strike back to pass and hits Smaze. Ooh, you don't want to tackle Smaze. He's angry at people right now. And he gets a big 1st down. Gibble runs for a few. Melody gets a little buff. Arnett close. 1st down. Rain Strike touchdown. And the Ferriman. Oh, Jin. Oh, Rain Strike's good. I don't underrate Rain Strike. I think Rain Strike is solid. He probably hasn't, gotten the love that he maybe deserves. But he's good. He's solid. Aslane back to pass. Incomplete. And 2nd and 10. Ferriman. Just need a run clock. I don't get it. Still theoretically possible, but not looking good. 3rd and 7. What is going on? Losing Graceland pretty much ended the offense for the Hatters. Arnett, another solid run. 3rd and 1. Rain Strike. Dumps. And the Q-Bird with a big touchdown and game winner. Oh, but Rain Strike getting injured in the process. Ooh, man, I didn't know Rain Strike's SR was that low. Wow. Rain Strike, 81. Smaze, 57. Melody, 60 over here. McGilla with 40. Varkaris with a big win. All right, let's see. What do you got? Any requests next? If anybody wants one, we can get one in. Let's see. TB's here. TB's here, and Spike is here. And Nick is here, right? TB's here, right? Could have swore I saw TB earlier. Right. Am I wrong? Wow, I can't. There's all these names. There's so much chat. Oh, there you are, TB. I couldn't see your name. I knew you were here. Let's go ahead and pop the Pandas game on. This is not a belter game, but let's see how the Pandas do. Are they gonna keep this domination? I'm surprised. I'm surprised they're still undefeated. Nitty with a nice little gain there. Heller to the outside for a couple. 3rd and 7. Alyssa getting a start here. Nice little gain. Alyssa's had a nice improvements this season. Gone up almost 10 starter rating this season. So let's see with these improvements what they can do. Nice completion. Nitty back to pass. Dumps for a first. Heller, not much there. Alyssa, and Alyssa tries a run, and she gets in for the touchdown. Nice start. Rostalnik, big catch. Big gain. 1st down. Hodge. Hodge, nice run as usual. Wilhelm to Krina. Touchdown, and just like that, Panda's back on the ball. Oh, we got an injury. It looks like Champ went down. So Lashon in. Alyssa. Oh, the rat bastard with a massive drop. That drop would have been a big gain. It's still early in the game, but that was a big drop by the rat bastard. Krina with a catch. Oh, you're going to make him pay for it. Going to get a big 1st down. Yeah, I do see that we got a big tree getting catches and picking people off. I do love it. Capid. Touchdown. I still want Seitan. Seitan's getting a break this week too, which is an interesting one. Evolution put Seitan on the bench this week. I was surprised by that one. Capid with a catch. 2-2 ball game. Triangle still holding on. Get a 1st down. Nitty. Runs for a few. Heller. Another couple. 3rd and 5. Alyssa. And Capid, the rat bastard, with a touchdown. Powell. 1st and 10. Hodge. Hodge breaks a couple. 2nd and 1. Wilhelm. Krina with a touch to the 1st down. Powell back to pass and hits Hodge. Oof, Hodge fumbles. Ross picks it up, takes it back the other way. And the triangles, big gain. Nitty, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Nope, 3rd and 8. Alyssa, no, unable to do it. And we've got a 3-2 ball game still. Hodge with the gain. Powell back to pass. Krina. Capid, better watch out trying to tackle him. And Krina gets knocked out of bounds. Hodge runs to the outside. Again, another great run by Hodge. 1st down. Rostalnik, touchdown. And we got a tie ball game. Coming right back. Deflected and back the other way. Wilhelm. Krina. Alyssa is a pretty good cover, but Krina is just too much. Krina is just mashing every time he gets the ball, or every time he gets out there. Capid, nice catch. Couple yards. Oh, picked by Rostalnik. Oh, Krina, catch. Out of bounds. Powell. Deflected. Hodge to the outside. Stopped by Capid. Wilhelm deflected and back the other way. Nitty. Sacked. 2nd and 12. Heller. Oh, wow. That was... We may have to rename the Los pass to the Heller pass. Wow, that was terrible. Throwing it backwards right into the defender's hands. And for a touchdown. Oof. Oof. Ross, complete. Heller, that should get him benched permanently. That. Nitty. Hey, wait. Triangles have Los. Los must have taught him that in practice. Los was like, look, if you want to know the real unlock for being a great player, I got a move for you. Yeah, Helen Keller. Third and 2. Oh, out of bounds. Man, the Triangles had this until Heller just coughed it all up. Hodge runs to the outside. Hodge. Oh, he breaks those tackles. First down. Touchdown by Krina. Oh, this was a good close game. Until Heller. Alyssa can't do it, and that's going to end it. Man, I thought the Triangles had this. And then it just all fell apart. Triangles are looking good. They've got a team. They've got a team. Next year is going to be their year. Next year they're making the playoffs. As long as they don't lose some major pieces, they're making playoffs next year. Rostalnik, wow, 122. Big time. Corinna, 97. Ross, 63. Capit, 44. Pandas coming out again with a win. Oof. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I hope Heller appears on the end of week block. All right, let's see. We got Goose here. Mike's not here, so let's go ahead and pop this on. Pop on Sky Carp Evolution. Poor Goose, been having a rough season. Let's hope he gets out of this alive. Now he's gonna get beat by Valister. And Chris, maybe they'll win. I think didn't you win the first one against Evolution? So they may win again. Saley with a big catch. Deep bomb. First down. And Evolution touchdown. Warbrew. Ooh, Benner gets injured by Bullet. But back the other way, Valister takes a little run, gets a little few yards. Horace. Oh, Saley with a big drop. Boyette is in. Boyette sneaks for a first down. Valister gets bounced back. Gets a nice run. Another first down. Horace deflected. 2nd and 10. Boyette complete. Saley touchdown. Evolution 2-0. Warbrew. No. 3rd and 10. Fernie. No. Lister, nothing. Breaks a tackle. Oh, Warbrew gets popped. Horace caught. Baines, touchdown. Oof. This is not looking very good for Sky Carp. It's pretty early, so I'll give him a shot here. I may not 5x it, but I'll probably just 2x it for a couple plays because we're only 20 plays in. Chaos complete. 2nd and 4. Warbrew. Oh, keeps getting bounced. 3rd and 2. Fernine gets the first down. Chaos. Not much. 2nd and 3. Warbrew. 3rd and 1. And there's a completion. Keep moving the ball. Stopped. Warbrew. Warbrew. Nice run. Another first down. Fernine. It's a couple. 2nd and goal. Chaos. Incomplete. 3rd and goal. Warbrew. No. And back the other way. Valister. Big run up the middle. First down. Boyette. Back to pass. Deflected. 3rd and 10. Well, I guess we better speed this up. 3-point lead, I guess. And we're almost halfway now, so it's not looking good. Horace runs the outside. Boyette to Saley. Touchdown. 4-0. Fernie, nope. Warbrew, nope. Horace, Boyette. And Horace, solid little play there. Saley, touchdown. 5-0. Warbrew gets a few. Fernie, touchdown. And Skycarp get on the board. Saley, touchdown. Warbrew. Lister, Horace, and Saley with another big gain. Lister with another touchdown. And the Evolution gonna get a big win. And keep them up there with the Manatees, looking for the playoffs. And that is it. Wilkinson 28, Bullet 28, Harper 28. Saley 93, looking good. Boyette coming in relief, looking nice. 53 fantasy points. And the Evolution with the win. All right. Let's see. Not here. Blades Colossus enters not here, right? Well, let's get some ugliness out of the way. Let's pop on Shield Bananas. Blues here. Let's see what happens. Shield Bananas need this win. It's going to be hard to get. We're going to have to catch the Cats. We're going to have to hope the Cats suck. And so the winner of this game probably still has a shot. The loser probably out of it. Let's see what happens. Yep, the original Drink Bake is back. Let's see, can we stop the Bananas offense? Battle. 2nd and 7. Fasten. Nice run. First down. Strong arm. And strong arm gets a few. Oh yeah, Hot Dog is in. And Hot Dog with a catch on Tamara. And Fasten. Sacked. 2nd and 12. Strong arm. And strong arm. Nope. 3rd and 11. Battle incomplete. And back the other way. Tamara with a nice run. Tamara been looking good. Nice gain there. Kevy back to pass. Complete to Eard. Eard, nice gain. Eard getting downfield. Big play. Wowzer. Bemis touchdown. And Shield up by 1. Early sack by Gunnelson. 2 sacks already. Trying to catch that MVP. Battle. I mean the Rookie of the Year. Battle. Massive run there. Wow, that was ugly. First down. Stop. Strong arm back to pass. And incomplete. 3rd and 8. Battle. Battle. Ooh, sneaks out the first. That was a big one. 2nd and 9. Strong arm back to pass. And complete. Aberdeen. And we got a tie ball game. Mara, a couple yards. 2nd and 7. Ooh, ugly pass by Kevy. Wozar breaking tackles. Oh, does not get the first. Wozar got slowed down and could not get there. Aberdeen, first down. Battle up the middle. Another first. Fasten back and complete the Hot Dog. Strong arm. Runs it. No. 3rd and 7. Battle back to pass and sacked by Gunnelson. Gunnelson having a big day. 3 sacks already. Tamara, nice completion. Kevy, deflected. 2nd and 10. Wozar, can't get anywhere. 3rd and 12. Tamara, ooh, gets stuffed. And strong arm, no. And battle, no. Fasten, ooh, Fasten, nice little run. He's had a lot of little, nice little slippery plays to get first downs. Bemis with a sack and Fasten to the outside. Does not get the first down on this one. Tamara can't break a tackle. Bananas run defense is looking good. It's the passing that's hurting him. Strong arm can't get the block. Bemis, can he get there? Can he outrun strong arm? Oh, he does not. Gets down to the 1. Tamara deflected. 3rd and goal. Kevy. Oh my gosh, we got stopped at the 1-inch yard line and didn't get a 3 and out. That was a massive tackle, and air raid taken out by Murin. No, Ennis is now in. Strong arm back to pass, and it's a few. 2nd and 6. Battle. Ennis is going to help tackling. First down. Ennis back to pass. And Aberdeen, another first. And there they go, moving the ball. Bananas defense got an improvement with Ennis. But, and their offense is looking all right. Ennis playing solid. Getting a touchdown. And Tamara tries to run, gets a few, 2nd and 6. Kevy? No, 3rd and 7. Wozar. Oh, man. And Strong Arm gets a couple. 2nd and 9. Battle to the outside. Pemus with another big tackle for a loss. And Ennis. Another big completion by Ennis. Ennis is looking great on offense. 1st down. Battle runs it. Battle wide open. Battle gonna get a touchdown. He does. And the Bananas, after that goal line stand, have just shut the shield down. Wozar catch. Wozar first. Wozar back to pass. Wozar running. Got some blocks. Got a lot of blocks. There we go. 39 plays to go. 2nd and 11. Kevy back to pass. And Ugly. 3rd and 11. Wozar. We got an injury. Oh, we got a death. 2 deaths on the day already. Fasten taken out. They were not happy with that. Hudson's in now. Strong Arm with a completion. Strong Arm. Got some the tackle. Battle. 1st down. Hudson back to pass. And complete to Battle. What is with the offense all of a sudden? Strong Arm. Nope. 2nd and go. Battle. Touchdown. And, oh, I can't believe I'm going to lose to the Bananas. After my start, well, Pemus, big catch. We'll see. Do I get within 2 again? Oh, deflected hot dog, really. 3 deflections, some big ones. Pemus, touchdown. Back within 2, 25 plays to go. Hot dog with catch. 1st down. Battle. Battle. Gets there. My defense just can't do it. Hudson. And hits Aberdeen for another 1st. Strong Arm. Gunnufson can't make the tackle. And they just keep moving the ball. 2nd and 9. Hudson back to pass. Sacked by Murin. Strong Arm. Oh, what a bad pass, and it still ends up. I guess that is the end. And the Bananas with the win. Eared with a touchdown. Not enough time. Wozar getting it close. Eared. Oh, wait a minute. Guess I'll 2x it. 2nd and 1. Hudson. 1st down. Strong Arm. And that is going to do it. Intercepted, but too late. Gunnufson with a pick. Gunnufson with 56. Looking all right. Hot Dog, though, coming in with 58. Murin with the kill. Pemus with a solid game. But there you have it. And the Shield lose to the Bananas. I think so. I think that is exactly what happens with the Bananas. All right. Well, let's go ahead and I'll just move down the line. We got the Purple Cats and Alpha Car. Purple Cats. Harlan's back in. A couple Pock and Spock are in for Pedro's team. And let's see what happens here. Hey, Agons. It's a good point there, Blue. Nothing. Watkins. Nothing. 3rd and 8. Serpent River. Pock with a 1st down. Pock back to pass and sacked. Watkins. Oh, he said he was stepping away. Damn it. I didn't see that. Sorry, Anzelik. I did not see that you were stepping away. I would have held this one for you. Yeah, good game, Blue. I always like our matchups. They never turn out. It's like you take the result you think's going to happen, and it's always the opposite. It's always the opposite. Every time I think I'm going to lose to you, I win. Every time I think I'm going to beat you, I lose. Our teams are enigmas. Purple Cats, 2-0. Watkins. Nope. 3rd and 3. Serpent River. No, cannot get there. And Bahir. Breaks a tackle, breaks another. 3rd and 5, Harland. 1st and 10, Pock. Watkins. Pock. Complete to Ocean. 1st down. Big gain. And maybe they can turn this around a little bit. Man, I don't know why. It is weird. It's like Sega is the invisible person. You did say it. Oh my gosh. Serpent River stuffed. Back the other way. Gosford with the catch. Gosford, big gain. Oh, hey, Angelique. So sorry. Second and 6. Cats still have a 2-point lead. Serpent River. Not much. And back the other way. Harlan, couple yards. 2nd and 4. Bahir. Ooh, Jacer almost got that pick. Gosford. Gosford. Nice big gains. Oh, Gosford's gonna wreck me. I think I made a mistake on my lineup this week. I think I was messing with things and I have Tamara at cover. He's not supposed to be playing cover, I don't believe. Maybe I changed my... I can't remember. I thought I had not done that, but I must have when I was looking at stuff. These Gosford or Richmond are gonna just totally destroy Tamara. Gregorian touchdown. And look at this. It's still a 2-point game. Not over. Oh, pick. Watkins. And no. Serpent. Ocean. Touchdown. And look at this. Is this going to be an upset here? Deflected. But here. Gosford. Catch. 1st and 10. Harland. Gosford. Nice gain. Big 1st down. Touchdown. And Cats. Up by 2. Watkins. No. Serpent. No, back the other way. And is it? Are the Cats going to be able to wrestle? Oh, these receivers are just too strong. Richmond, touchdown. That may do it. Oh no, Bacon Wave. Gosford out for the season. Oof. That's a big one. That's going to hurt their chances of going all the way. Still going to be a good team. Still probably going to make the playoffs. But that's a big loss. At least it's not a death. That'll come next week. Serpent River sacked. And that is going to do it. 3 points and the lead. And a season ender. Richmond. Gregorian gets taken out by Richmond. Richmond, nice catch for a touchdown. Richmond with an interception. Richmond just taking over the game after his partner in crime gets taken out. And a touchdown. All right, Richmond 82, Money 57, Gosford with 55 before he went out. Pock came in and did all right. Serpent with 41, but they just could not. Held on for the first half, but then it slipped away after that. All right, Boulder's Dramaturge up next. Boulders, Ken Dramaturge, Crowgrove Weedberry. Kind of a reorganized lineup here. Boulders similarly. Looks mostly the same, but a few changes there. And can Dramaturge pull one out? Stop 2nd and 8. That Peppermint injury being such a big one. Dramaturge looked like they were starting to turn things around, but then had to get Peppermint hurt. Law with a catch, and Law with a touchdown. And Dramaturge up early. Interesting. Cezanne, Ida, catch, Sin, complete 2nd and 2, Imogene, and completed to Ida and Cezanne. Nice little run. Sin, good run for Sin, really nice run there. First down, touchdown. We got a tie ball game. Oof. Crowgrove was a 1st round pick. Ooh. Yuck. Crowgrove, not much there. Dwab. Oh, Dwab with interception by Sothel Jr. Oh, that's true. Sin against the old, long time team where Sin caused all the damage. Seems like Sin has become nicer with age. I haven't seen as many bad injuries caused by Sin. 2nd and 10, Cezanne, back to pass. Complete to Ida, 1st down. Sin. Imogene, nice run. Imogene, 1st down. Cezanne, back to pass, and deflected. 2nd and 10, Sin. Nope. 3rd and 10, Imogene. No, back the other way. Dwab. Slipping. 1st down. Tamil. Dumps it. Regnar, nice catch. 1st. Crowgrove. Law. Touchdown. Oh, Crowgrove taken out by Boulder. Ooh. The Boulder I want. That is one Boulder I would love to have on my team. Imogene. Dumps. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Cezanne. Nope. 3rd and 10. Sin. Nope. And Dwab trying to do it. 2nd and 9. Tamil. No. 3rd and 7. Mugalogalo. And Cezanne, who was getting shit from the owner. Could be. Imogene, 1st down. It's sad if I'm wanting boulders on my team. How far have we fallen? Not that we were ever anywhere. Tamil. Back to pass. Dramaturge is holding this one. Keeping this one close. Nope. Imogene breaks the tackle. And gets the score. And 2-2. Dramaturge. Regnar with the catch. 1st down. Oh my, Law touchdown. Dramaturge wants to shock the world here. Sothel Jr., big catch. Going deep. Law have to run him down. I think they can. Bananas are very weird. You were close for a whole half against. But then, of course, the Bananas could wind up winning it all and making the playoffs. And tie ball game. Sothel Jr. with a catch. And oh, Dramaturge need a big play here. Oh, Ida with a touchdown. Lol, catch. Tamil, complete. 2nd and 2. Mugalogalo, sacked. 3rd and 3, Dwab. Ooh, hits LA, but out of bounds. Just gets a few yards. Cezanne dropped. 3rd and 10, Sin. Nope. Back the other way, Dwab. Complete to Lol. 1st down, Tamil. Stopped. 2nd and 10. Mugalogalo. 3rd and 7, Dwab to the outside. Not much. Does not get the first. And Dramaturge, can they get the stop? Ida gets a big 1st down to keep the clock rolling. Keep possession. Sin with a solid run. And another 1st down for him as well. Imogene, no. 2nd and 9, Cezanne. And out of bounds. 3rd and 9, Sin. Deflected. And going the other way, Dwab with a nice run. Dwab. 1st down. Tamil, no. 2nd and 12. Mugalogalo. Sacked. 3rd and 16. Dwab. Dumps. Tamil, no. And that might do it. Dramaturge still has a shot. Oh, Sothale Jr. with a big drop. Can they tackle Sin? Oh, Sin with a massive run. That might be the run to seal the game. And Sothale Jr. with a catch. And touchdown. And that'll probably do it. Oof, nice game for Dramaturge. Almost had it. But couldn't quite pull the upset. And, oh, we got an injury. Cezanne gets taken out. So, Hale is in. But that'll do it. And close one. Demetrius, 46. Lal, 44. Boulder, 69. And Sothale Jr. with a 59. Good games there. All right. Well, 8 Gons is on the driving. So, I'll do some play-by-play here as we put on the hounds. Choops. Who can stick with the boulders? We've got a snow game. So that's going to screw everything up. Heighton in the backfield. Heighton's going to be slowed down in the snow. Of course, so will everybody else. Heighton gets a nice little run. Gets himself a big run. Big 1st down. And hounds get up there. Chunkle to the outside. Chunkle breaking tackles, getting a 1st down. And Braunhan, 1st down. Heighton moves the ball. And Heighton gets close. Can Chunkle get it in? He does. Hounds up 1-0. Zyril, who's just been kind of crazy, just keeps running the ball. Ibera in, complete for a 1st. Synthnar, nothing. 2nd and 8. Zyril. Ooh, Zyril gets stopped. 3rd down. Ibera hits Farhazel. And we got a nice little gain down to the 15-yard line. And Farhazel in for the touchdown. We got a tie ball game. Heighton. Nope. 2nd and 7. Chunkle back to pass. And dumps to Celine. Celine in her final season. Slips a couple, gets a couple. Heighten to the outside, gets bounced back, but able to break some tackles and still have enough speed to get a 1st down. Chunkle slips. Chunkle slips again. Chunkle, big gain. Celine outside, breaks a tackle. Nice block by Heighton. Oh, and then a fumble right before the goal line. That's a big one. So now Zyril gets the ball. 2nd and 1. Guacamole had caused that fumble. And Snow unable to score though. Heighton slips. Heighton, nice run. Chunkle. Celine back. Deflected. 3rd and 10. Heighton up the middle. Breaks and slips. And Heighton breaking a lot of tackles and getting in for the touchdown. And Hounds up 2-1. Ibera deflected. 3rd and 8. Synthnar. Caught by Farhazel for a 1st down. Zyril Zyral. Big gain. First down. Ibarra. Touchdown. And we got a 2-2 ball game. Heighten runs it. Another first. Chunkle back to pass. Chunkle dumps. Not much. 2nd and 6. Celine. Intercepted by Chark. And can the Choops take the lead? And they do not. Basin. Catch. Basin. First. Deflected by Zyral. Zyral has 101 deflections. 3rd and 3. Heighten. Nice run. Big gain. Big first down. Chunkle. Break and tackle. Oh, Celine with a couple of nice blocks. Sacked. 2nd and goal. Heighten. 3rd and goal. Chunkle. And deflected and back the other way. Zyral. Another run. Still a 2-2 ball game. Pilnum with a catch. Another first. Man, this game is... Zyral slipping. Ibarra. Nope. 2nd and 10. Synthnar. Nope. 3rd and 12. Zyral. And Zyral decides to dump it off, and Neptune with a deflection. And we got a halftime. Still 2-2. Heighten with the ball. Heighten another run. 185 yards rushing this game so far. Celine back to pass and dumps. And deflected. Heighten slips. Does not get the first down. So back to Zyral. And Farhazel. Catch. Synthnar. Caught. Another first. Zyral's passing again. Zyral first down. Ibarra inside the 10-yard line. Complete. Synthnar back. It's sacked by Basin. Zyral runs it. Oh, Zyral tackled at the 1-inch yard line. And Heighten gets the ball. But Heighten fumbles again. 2nd fumble of the game. Zyral touchdown. And the Choops take the lead. Heighten. Big run. Hey, Alyosha. Big first down. Chunka. We haven't played yours yet. Heighten with the catch. Bounced. First down. Heighten. Heighten slips. And there you go. Chunkle. Touchdown. I think tie ball game again. Zyral, nothing. Ibarra. Nothing. Synthnar first. Zyral. Ibarra. Zyral bounced. And slipped again. Zyral keeps things going. Synthnar, no. Zyral slips. No. 3rd and 4. Ibarra. Complete to Pilnum. And the Choops. Oh, fumbles it the other way. Iden with the recovery. And it's a tie ball game still. Turnovers are stopping a lot of these drives. That looked like that could have been a turnover right there. Heighten luckily catches it. Gets a first. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Heighten. 3rd and 6. Chunkle. Can he get there? Oh, he does. That's a big run. That's a big run by the Chunky. And Celine. Nope. Heighten. Nope. 3rd and goal. Chunkle can't get there. Big stand. We've had goal line stands. We've had fumbles. So many scores just taken away by both teams. 3rd and 6. Zyral with a nice run. And Ibarra, couple. 2nd and 4. Synthnar. 3rd and 3. Zyral. Zyral doesn't get there. Heighten runs up the middle. First down. Chunkle. No. 2nd and 9. Celine can't get there. 3rd and 7. Heighten. Is this going to be a tie? Oh, Heighten with another fumble. 3 fumbles for Heighton. Heighton does not like running in the snow. Ibera hits Pilnum. 3 plays to go. Synthnar stuffed. 3rd and 6. Zyro can't get there. And Heighton, last play of the game. Heighton, can he run it all the way? Probably not, and does not. Wow, tie ball game. Choops and Hounds. Guacamole with 49. Neptune 42. Fang 33. Chark 48. Wow. And just some odd plays at the wrong times for a lot of teams. All right, so Blades Colossus enters here. 2 teams. We've got the Dwarf Fortress. Can the Dwarf Fortress stop the Blades running attack? The 2 rookies been looking good. Cottage is going to be playing receiver. Shire. 2nd and 2. Zoljan back to pass. Gets sacked. 3rd and 4. Austell. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. I'm pausing this game. Hold on. Hold on. I need to double check something. I might have to exit this game because I don't think... Did I miss? Nope. Okay, just want to double check. I wasn't sure. Because I don't remember putting anything for the Blades. And I guess it's just because Walrus didn't make any changes this week. I want to double check. Make sure I didn't screw something up here. Lynch. No, yours was good. Yours was pretty easy. I got yours in. I was more Walrus because I always, Walrus typically, but he probably just liked his lineup and didn't want to change anything. So I just thought maybe I had missed his post. Engel, couple yards. 2nd and 8. Pigley, nope. 3rd and 7. Lynch, no. And back the other way. Austell. Nothing much there. 2nd and 8. Ooh, gets bounced back. 3rd and 8. Zoljan. No, this is a rot gut game. Through and through. 3rd and 9. Engel. Nope. Back the other way. Austell. Gets a few. And yeah, that Dwarf Fortress is holding up. Oh, piffle. Second and 13, Lynch. Nope. 3rd and 12, Engel. Caught by Pigley. Former Castle player. Pigley. Complete to Cottage. Cottage with the first touchdown of his career. Coming in playing receiver. Zoljan. No. Yeah, Caulfield got season-ending injury. 3rd and 9. And Zoljan with a catch. 1st down. Shire. Yeah. Did he even really play for you, though, Tyler? How many games did he start for you? You had him on the bench. Zoljan. 3rd and 7. Austell. And nothing. Engel back to pass. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Pigley. Nope. And Lynch gets a 1st down. Oh, Austell gets taken out by Cottage. That's not good. Poor Walrus would not be happy with that injury. Quine. And back the other way. Engel. Hey, Boulders are looking good. They've had several solid seasons in a row. So They're starting to unboulder themselves. Piffle with the catch. First down. Lynch back to pass. Intercepted by Zoljan. Oof. Shire deflected. 2nd and 10. Quine. And 3rd and 2. Zoljan gets the first. Barely. Shire. 2nd and 10. Quine gets a first down. Yeah, I agree, Goose. That's now lore. Piffle and Fipple. Ingle. Caught. Another first down. And Cottage. Touchdown. 2nd touchdown. Both touchdowns in the game by Cottage. Former CGSU player. Nice Guy Award. And looking good. Dwarf Fortress doing well. Now that he's at receiver. And stopped. Caught. First down. Pigley, no. 2nd and 12. Lynch. Deflected. 3rd and 12. Ingle. Breaks a tackle. Breaks the tackle. Could not get there. Shire. Stuffed. Quine. You could be on the up-and-comers. I mean, you'll get Caulfield back. And I mean, Caulfield's not retirement, right? He's still got 1 or 2 more years left. You got Pigley. You got the Dwarf Fortress. Another solid off-season. And could be looking good. Soljan, incomplete. Gunnufson had 58 or 59 fantasy points. Ingle, slip. Nope. Let me... Ooh, fumble. Takes it back the other way. Jingle balls. Shire completes. And a very typical Rotgut game. 2-0. 200 yards. Cottage 45. So Gunnufson probably took the lead for Rookie of the Year. Still close, but Gunnufson should be in the lead now. Zoljan with 54. Crystal 36. Goldwolf, he's number 3, and so we haven't seen him yet. He's not that far behind, about 20 behind. So if he has a big game here, we'll go. Speaking of Goldwolf, let's go ahead and pop that game on. See how the Roosters do versus the Hyenas. We've got Toofy back in the lineup. Slill, nope. Arl, back to pass, and decides to run it. Breaks it to pass. Oh, nice run by Arl. First down. Incomplete. Well, McGee should be starting next year. Truth Weaver, complete. I decided not to reset the team, but I will reset at the end of the season. 1st and 10, Slill, incomplete. 2nd and 10, Arl. Arrogance, first down. Arrogance back to pass. 2nd and 7. Slill, nice run. Big gain for Slill. Arl. Touchdown. Slill. Slip. A big gain. Yeah, I was debating on it, but I thought it's an already set team. I mean, if there's like a season-ending injury, I might reset some stuff, but or make a substitution. But I figure that's the team that's been playing all year, and gotta keep that. Arrogance runs the outside. Arrogance, first down. Arrogance back to pass and complete and touchdown, and Hyenas up 2-1. 2nd and 10. Goldwolf complete the Truth Weaver. Arlo catch. 1st down. Sith. Nope. 2nd and 8. Gald. Ooh, nice speed by Gald, slipping in for that first. Okay, I like that. That's that. We got to make that the. So what's the name of the McGee hamburger? Oh well, of course it's the Big Mac. Oh, that is. So he got a sponsorship from Mickey D's already. It paid him more than that Mickey D sponsorship paid him more than I guess the Brutal Ball did. So he's taking the year off. Deflected. 3rd and 9. Oh, cannot get there. And Slill. Nope. 2nd and 7. Arl. Nope. Caught. Sierra. 1st down. And, oh, intercepted by Annalisa. Back the other way. Sith. Slip. 1st down. Gall to the outside. And another 1st. Ibbles. Turnover. Back the other way. Slill. Toofy. Arl. Sierra catch. Slill. Slill, big 1st down. Complete to Arrogance, touchdown. And Hyenas take a 3-2 lead. Roosters have only had one loss this season. Can they get another tie here? I'm kind of rooting for another tie. I think another tie would be fun. Goldwolf, 1st down. Yeah. Truth Reaver. Big gain. Gald, touchdown. And we got a tie ball game. Yeah, let's hope McGee is not Jamarcus Russell. That would be a very sad thing for all of us. Arrogance, nope. 2nd and 11, Slill. Toofy, can't get there. Back the other way, Sith. Kevy's not that bad. He's not that bad. He wasn't a #1 pick either. Who would be the Jamarcus Russell? Who's the top pick? The #1 pick that was the worst. I don't know. A #1 pick that basically did nothing. Have we had that? Sure we have. Yeah, Kevy's the Tim Tebow. That might be that's a good comparison, Goose. His skill set just doesn't fit the pro game. Light slasher. It might be, but at least he starts more than a season. Oh, when was Dwab Wicket picked? Dwab? I mean, but Dwab's also started too. Oh, that's a good one, TB. Kanan could be the one. Never really did a lot. Toofy, catch. 1st down. Arrogance back. Prickly was a #1 pick. But Prickly's solid. Like he's not bad. I mean, he's maybe not #1 pick, but he's not bad. But yeah, I think I'd vote Kanan. If Kanan was #1, which I think he was, I think it'd be Kanan. He just got so many injuries. Never really fit anywhere. Sith, touchdown. Slill, slipping. Arl. 2nd and 4, arrogance. Another gain. Can the Hyenas get a tie out of this? Still got time. Caught. Slill. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another. Tie ball game. The Roosters. The Roosters are going to get... I need to have records for most tie ball games in a season. Because I believe this is it. I don't think anybody's had 4. 4 tie games. Roosters, with only 1 loss, are out of the playoffs right now. Arl 50, Boulderbag 44, Gald with 44 still stays in the hunt, and Gaffler 43. All right. Oh no, that's rough, Tyler. That's rough. Desert manatees. Manatees need this win to keep up with evolution and try to get in the playoffs. Ooh, stuffed. Back the other way, Nile. No. 2nd and 6, Papalardo. No. 3rd and 1, Alethea hits Nile. 2nd and 4. And they keep moving the ball. Desert getting close. 3rd and 4, Papalardo sacked. Back the other way, missed Bill. Can't get very far. 2nd and 9, Eleonora. Tryoc dumps. Another 1st down. Missed Bill. Back to pass. And hits Eleonora for another 1st down. Oh, Eleonora taking off downfield. Oh, but fumbles it. 2nd and 13. Papalardo. No. 3rd and 9. Alethea sacked. Missed Bill. Back to pass. And nope. 2nd and 9. Eleonora. Complete the thumping. 3rd and inches. Tryoc. Missed Bill. Slips. 1st. Missed Bill. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Eleonora. Tryoc and Tryoc. Another 1st down. And Braidcraft. Another 1st. Eleonora. Moving and touchdown. And Manatees up by 1. Gare. Another big catch. Alethea. Jake and Nile deflected. 2nd and 10. Deflected again. And Eleanor to the outside. Slip. And another 1st down. Moving the ball. Thumping with the catch. 1st down. Eleanor back to pass. And dumps to Braidcraft. And Manatees, big gain. Tryoc. 2nd and 9. Jake with a catch. 2nd and 10. Alethea. No. 3rd and inches. Nile. Oh, sack. Missed Bill. Gets a couple. 2nd and 6. Eleonora. Slipping for another 1st down. Tryoc back to pass and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Missed Bill to the outside, and Missed Bill with all that speed gets there. Eleonora dumps. 2nd and 1. Tryoc gets a 1st. Missed Bill to the outside. Slip and touchdown. And Manatees up 2-0. Papalardo hits Gare. Gear, big gain. Alethea intercepted by Eleonora. Eleonora having a nice little game. Misbill dumps. Eleonora, nope. 3rd and 9. Triarch hits Eleonora. Another first down. Misbill back to pass and hits Braidcraft for a couple. 2nd and 5. Eleonora. Ooh, close. 3rd and 1. Triarch. No. And we got to stop. Manatees still haven't won this. 3rd and 7. Incomplete. Back the other way. Misbill. 2nd and 5. Eleonora hits Braidcraft. I can't remember where Hala is. Papalardo. Deflected. Deflected. And back the other way. Yeah, for those who lost players, go ahead and let me know what you want to put in there, Anzelik, for your replacement, and anybody else. Eleonora runs some clock. Oh, is it there already? Did I click it? And oh, okay, here you go. Wow. Jake fumbled. Jake. Oh, Braidcraft taken out by Jake. Man, Braidcraft at 21. That is dangerous playing against the Manatees with 21 durability. And Desert get a score. They're up down by 1. Desert could get the win here, or get the tie at least. Thumping. First down. Wise the dwarf. Who is that? Caught. Thumping. Ooh, gets bounced back. Triarch. Complete the thumping. And Wise. They just got to run some clock. Missed Bill. Close. 3rd and 1. Triarch back to pass and complete. 2nd and 4. Wise hits Eleonora. 3rd and 4. Missed Bill. Dumped for first. Triarch. Yeah, I tend to know a lot of people, and then you get some rando Wise that pops on, and I don't even remember where this person came from. All right, Eleonora 89 having a fantastic game for the Manatees and coming up with the win for them. And here we go. Ooh, Dramaturge. Do you wish to drop someone? I mean, get a bounty on any of the Boulder players? Sega, gonna get a Might Slasher. Who's getting the bounty? Sega. Give Sega a couple seconds. Skip. All right. Reject bounty. Gain the appeal. Dramaturge again. Carl would like to hire a counselor. You have to spend some money, but you get to improve some personality for your team. Oh my, Tyler. That is rough. That is a rough spend. Reject trades. Reject trades. Wow, 3 trades popped up. Og with the Roosters. Neva's not here. A jumbo familiar. I guess. Let's see. Experience 12th year. I guess I'm gonna let. Oh yeah, OG. OG. Sorry. I'm sorry. AI. We're gonna AI this since Neva's not here. Skycarp, do you want OG with the 50 brutality? I'll wait for Goose. See if he wants him. Not desperate. Okay, that's a reject. Hounds! Do you want the OG? Reject. And Pedro, do you want the OG? He's a 66. He's cheap. Maybe. Take him. All right. OG is still in the league. Still in the league. All right. Let's see. Samira. Oh my God. Harper, I love you so much, Harper. I just wish you were on my team still. Oh, Spock. We got a start, gets an improvement, but Harper over 100. Snurblat. Nice improvement there. Gibble up to 71. Tango Kang, the rookie. For the Cats. Boulder Imogene. Nice. Dramaturge, Icock, Lufider. Whoa, who the hell is that? He's a 71 though. Lufil for the Choops. And Himanshu from Alphacar getting a couple. Moki improves. Chari hurting my appeal. Oof, my appeal is gonna drop a lot this year. I'm losing my big appeal machine. And Og, Og hurt. Og, I didn't notice that. Og hurt Boulder back. That's rough. Oof. All right. There we go. Some nice news there. Rostalnik gets it with 122. 98 defensive at that pick 6. Bruja on the other side, 76. Looking good for Bruja. Might Slasher with 69 pancakes. Y'all making fun of poor Might Slasher. Carl 5 sacks. Cottage 19 tackles. Safe Jr. once again with all those deflections. Okay, will do. We'll put Pedro on first. Pop the Bananas game. Let me go ahead and real quick make the injury moves. And let's see. So we are going to clear Harland and then restart Harland. And Harlan's going to be gunner. And Carl is going to be locked in at runner. And I guess that is it. Let me know if that looks good, Anselic. Anybody else that needs death or season ender changes, let me know. But we'll go ahead and get the first game on. We'll get the Bananas and Alfcar in here. All right, Bananas. They could be 4-3-1, fighting for that last spot in the playoffs. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll get you, Angelic. I'll fix it up. All right, here we go. Couple improvements. Spock got an improvement, so that's a nice one. Let's see how he does. Strong arm, nice little run, few yards. Sure thing, Angelic. I'll pop you on last. And you're playing me, so that's fine. We need to have the best game on last. And Aberdeen with a quick touchdown. Ocean, big catch. Watkins. Fumble, picked up again. We need to end the night on a death. We've only had 2 this week. Watkins with a catch. Touchdown. Strong arm, couple yards. Yeah, I know. It's pretty anticlimactic. I'm out. I'm not going to make the playoffs. But my team is improving. There's always next year. First down. Battle. Aberdeen, touchdown. Pock. And I am willing to trade up if anybody wants to. In the first round, I'm already talking draft. I know there's a player I want that I'm not going to be able to get. But we'll see. Caught. Hot dog. Yeah, Aberdeen does seem like he's been around forever. I 100% agree. Strong arm touchdown. Pock. Complete. 2nd and 6. Watkins. Watkins to the outside. Ooh, nice block by Ocean. 2nd and 8. Pock. Back. Watkins. And that is it. Strong arm. Back the other way. Was he your draft pick? Your first draft pick? Because I was kind of, for some reason, I thought he was your first draft pick. Ennis back. Dumps. Aberdeen touchdown. And Bananas up by 3. We'll give this. And no, Nanas look like they've got it. I'll speed it up a little bit. Since it's so early, I'll give it a few more seconds before I 5X it. Give him another drive. And it. Oh, Gregorian with the catch. And look at this. Maybe. Maybe. Serpent. Caught. Ocean. Touchdown. All right. Well, back to a normal little game here. Ennis. Back to pass. Dumps. First down. Strong arm. Not much. 2nd and 9. Battle to the outside. Slip, slip. First down. Ennis, back to pass. Nice little run. 2nd and 2. Strong arm. Hits. Battle. Nice. Yep, that is true. My terrible pronunciations. Wandwagon. Strong arm back to pass. I finally started saying Serpent River properly after like a decade. Watkins. We got a 3-point lead again. Alpha Car gonna get one more shot. Pock. Nope. 3rd and 11. Watkins. Can he get there? No. And that'll do it. Bananas. 4-3-1. Man, I hope the Bananas make the playoffs now. I feel like a duty to beat the Cats. So the Bananas can make it. I'm going to feel bad if they miss the playoffs for that buggy-ass game. Or if they miss the playoffs, I hope they miss it by like 2 games. So it's not that one game that it comes down to. Hot dog catch. Ennis. Strong arm. Ennis first down. Ocean with the catch. Oof, battle. Oof, battle and strong arm get hurt at the end. Aberdeen getting the 75. Ennis, former Shield. I mean, half of the Bananas team are my rejects usually. And there you go. Ennis with 58. Serpent with 38. There you have it. All right, Hot Dog looking good on the new team. Okay, any other requests? Let me know. Glad to put them in. No. All right, Pedro. Nice. Thanks for joining. Let's pop on. All right, Sega wants to go. Let's pop on Sega's game. Dramaturge versus Choops. This looks like it should be a beatdown, but Dramaturge just keeps keeping close. It's just, they're just in such a tough division. But think about it. If we do the realignment, you'll have me and the bananas to beat up on, Sega. If we do the realignment. 2nd and 1, Synthnar. Synthnar with a run, first down. Zyro caught. Farhazel, a few yards. Ibera. Touchdown. Now, I think actually the way it is, it's going to be that me and Blue are gonna get to have a couple of easy wins, easy W's every year against the boulders, because you know the boulders are gonna fall apart. Zyro pick. Synthnar. Zyro. Nope. 2nd and 10. There was a post about, so for those that haven't heard, there was a post so far season 20, which is going to be, I mean, almost positively will be in Brutal Ball 2. There was a proposal to maybe have 2 divisions instead of 3 and only play 1 game in the division. That way we get to play each other a little bit more. And I'm not too against that, but we'll vote on it to see what everybody else thinks. We could also keep the same alignment and just go down to 1 game within the division if y'all want to play each other a little bit more and spread it out a little bit more. That's fine with me. So we'll talk about it. We still got a whole other season to debate. But so if we did do that, the obvious choice would be me and Blue moving into the drama division. Farhazel catch, touchdown. Choops, just looking good. Choops, really? Man, the boulders struggled against Dramaturge. The Choops are just massacring Dramaturge. Oof. And there you have it. Choops with the win. Regnar gets hurt. Mugalugga with a catch. Oh, I think it'll be a fun division if we do it. Synthnar run, catch for touchdown. 8-1. Choops looking up. Rothgar gets hurt by Demetrius. Zyro 78, Guacamole 71, Ibera 70. And Dramaturge just got crushed by the Choops. Choops looking good, man. All these teams at the top. Boulder's Hound's going to be a big one, but we'll hold off on that one. We've got Oscar here with Kafut. So Oscar's here. So let's go ahead and we can pop that one on. See what happens. Valhalla versus Ferriman. Bruja out there. Ferriman. Couple wins. Turning it around. Ferriman. By time we hit season 20, Ferriman are going to be a dominant team once again. That's my prediction. They're going to own the division in 2 more seasons. once again. Because Oscar can make stuff happen with this team. Oscar doesn't get the credit he deserves because of having Caron for so long. But I think he's going to build a good team really quickly. It's already on the way there. Siglin with a run. Couple yards. 2nd and 4, Carl. Bruja, back to pass. Deflected. 2nd and 10, Siglin. Safe. Touchdown. Valhalla. Looking good, though. That's a good one, Ansel. That is probably true. The interesting thing about Ferriman is after Caron's left, they've become a pretty brutal team. The Q-Bird, Arnett, and what else? They've also got another mean guy. Oh, and then what's his name? Smays. They're a pretty brutal team, but they're a brutal team that wins. Arnett to the outside. 1st down. Oh, well, we'll give them one more shot. Can they score here? Oh, Safe Jr. taken out by Arnett. 3rd and 14, rain strike. Gibby, touchdown. And Ferriman back within 2. Caught. Aegeon. Aegeon's been having a really nice little season. At least receiving the ball. I don't really pay attention to how he's doing on defense, but... Oof. Yeah. Getting up there with the big brutality teams. Stuff. Theron. Nice catch. 1st down. Siglin. Nope. 2nd and go. Carl. Slips. No. 3rd and goal. Bruja. Touchdown to Carl. Up by 3 again. And back the other way. And looks like this is over. Valhalla's got it. Well, Ferriman came back. Had a big win last week. Actually really helped Valhalla getting the win. And then Valhalla gets their win. So the Hatters could get caught. Arnett, decent little run. And there we have it. Carl Bruja intercepted. Gibby, no. Siglin gets taken out by Gibby. Gistan. Aegeon with another touchdown. Oh, big fumble by the Q. And that is it. Arnett, solid game. Chaos reigns with 84. Big one for him. Riff, 74. Carl, 69. And Valhalla get the big win that they needed. All right, we'll skip that one. Mads isn't here. Inter is here. I'm just using a different name every time. I'm trying to mix it up because I'm not confident in any of the names we have for him. All right, Ants Colossus. Inter fighting the Ants. Can this blood feud, 2 weeks in a row, the blood feud, can Colossus do it? Can they ruin the Ants' chances at the playoffs? Oh my, that's a pretty low slide pass there. Sack, 3rd and 18. Shirei can't get there. The Dwarf Fortress is strong. Pigley, deflected. Lynch, Cottage, touchdown. Cottage scoring all the points for Colossus. I think since Cottage has been at receiver, he scored every touchdown for Colossus. Shirei sacked. Darren Saar. Nice little run. Man, the Ants are missing Kaya with that season-ending injury. They have slipped. Shirei. Not much. Second and goal. And a touchdown. And Piffle with a catch. Piffle, big gain. Pigley to the outside. Decent little run. Lynch, nope. Engel, hit. Piffle, touchdown. And Colossus up 2-1. And finally, a non-Cottage touchdown. Virgil, nice gain. Second and 7, Darren Saar. Breaks a couple tackles, nice gain there. Another first, Razia. Hits, Par-Ale, touchdown. Tie ball game. Engel bounced back. Second and 8, Pigley. Runs. First down, Lynch. Nope. Second and 7, Engel. Pigley. Third and 2, deflected. Back the other way, Darren Saar. Slip, slip, slip. Slip. Big gain. Razia back and dumped and stopped. Shirei back to pass and sacked. Third and 12, Darren Saar. And can't get there. Back the other way, Engel. Engel first down. Pigley deflected. Second and 10, Lynch. Pigley catch. First. Engel. Engel to the outside. Engel. Nope. Second and 2, Pigley. First down. Lynch back to pass and dumps and Cottage. And Cottage touchdown. Cottage has found his spot as a receiver. Another first. Darren Saar. Second and 7, Razia. And Par-Ale with a catch. And another first down. Shirei back to pass and sacked. Second and 13, Darren Saar. Oh, we got an injury. Shirei with a catch. Shirei, touchdown. And Cottage gets taken out by Aram. Ooh, Cottage injury. That hurts his chances for MVP. I mean, Rookie of the Year. I still got a couple of touchdowns, so probably has some decent points this game. But it does hurt. Sack, second and 13, Pigley. Third and 14, Lynch. Intercepted by Darren Saar. And that Cottage injury might be what turns this around for the Ants. Ants, big gain. Razia. Hits, Darren Saar, touchdown, and Ants on top now. And Pigley slips, second and 1, Lynch, back to pass, hits, Lewis, for the first, Engel, second and 5, Pigley, third and 5, Lynch, Piffle with a catch. And Piffle with a touchdown, and we got a tie ball game again. Pretty high scoring for a Rocket game, especially between these two teams. Colossus, I guess with Caulfield out, their defense gets much worse, but their offense gets a little bit better. Razia back to pass and dumps for a few. Second and 1. Shirei, no third and 1. Darren Saar and gets stuffed. And second and 5. Pigley. Pigley's a spark. Lynch. Nope. Caught by Pigley. Pigley getting inside the 20, inside the red zone. Pigley with a nice little run. And Lynch, they're going to finish it off. And he does. Hits Piffle. 5-4, Razia. Deflected. 2nd and 10, Shirei. No, 3rd and 10, Darren Saar. Darren Saar with a nice run up the middle. Razia, no. Shirei up the middle, no. 3rd and 10, Darren Saar hits Par-Ale. And Par-Ale, nice gain. Razia, oh, deflected. 2nd down, Shirei, no. Darren Saar, deflected. And the Ants almost tied this up. Piggly to Piffle for a few 3rd and 1 Lynch. Piggly gets the first. I mean, Pepin. Look at what your team's done since you've traded Pepin. I don't think you've lost. Engel, back to pass, deflected. 2nd and 10, Piggly. 3rd and 7. Darren Saar. Of course, Pepin's going to get his first playoff appearance, looks like. With Happy keeping the W's. 3rd and 10. Darren Saar. Slip, slip, slip. Fumbled. Oh, big fumble. The Ants were going in to try to tie it. Fumble the ball. And that is game. Oh, well, intercepted by Darren Saar. Well, maybe not. One more play. I don't know that they have the weapons to get a touchdown here. Darren Saar's trying to do it himself. Could not do it. Piffle 43. Cicero 43. Cottage with only 22. That hurts a bit. Darren Saar with 85 and Aram 69. But Colossus sneak out the win. And the Ants have been very streaky this season. It's like they win 2 in a row. Then they lose 2 in a row. And there you have it. Okay, Happy. I guess Zero, you're not here. Blade's not here. So let's go ahead and pop on the Pandas. Roosters game. A belt game. Roosters have only lost 1 game. Yeah, Oozgot is a bit of a Jamarcus Russell. Just Wilhelm couple. Powell. Hodge. Slipping tackles. Wilhelm back to pass. And Rostalnik with a few. Powell. Corinna with the catch. Hodge. Oh, we got an injury. Nance gets taken out. So Yellow Fang comes in. Caldwolf. Sith slips a tackle. Ibbles. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, Sith. Truthweaver with a catch. Breaks first. Caldwolf. Truthweaver. Catch. Touchdown. Tie ball game. Wilhelm dumps. Nope. 2nd and 7. Powell. First down. Hodge. And Hodge. Ooh, Hodge gets another first. Corinna, nice catch. Corinna. First down. Hodge. No. Wilhelm. Deflected. Powell. To Corinna. Corinna. Touchdown. Pandas keeping it up. 2nd and 8. Gald. Nice speed there. 3rd and 1. Oh, Arlo. Massive drop. Wow, that was huge. Powell. Back to pass. Incomplete. 3rd and inches. Hodge. You know he's going to get that. And Wilhelm. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Deflected. 3rd and 10. Hodge. And Hodge. Oh, I don't understand Hodge. Hodge needs to be studied. I do not understand how he is such a good runner. I love him, but I don't understand it. Corinna touchdown, and the Pandas crushing here, holding on to their belt. How are the Pandas this good still? They have good players. Can't think. Oh, fumbled. Goldwolf, back to pass. Hits, Truth Weaver. Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of strength agility combos that don't run like Hodge. I don't understand. Okay, we'll give the Roosters one more shot here. Nibbles? Nope. Alright, well, guess we'll speed this one up. Looks like the Pandas are going to keep their belt. Can anybody stop them? With Stalnick. Man, it's just Stalnick is just so good too. Grenna. And Pandas with the domination. Man. Yeah, another pick 6 for him. Powell gets taken out. And there you have it. Hodge 79, Powell 68, Rostalnik 57, Wind with 36. But the Pandas hand the Roosters their second loss. And that should be it. Okay, now you're making me hungry, Goose. All right, Hyenas versus Triangles. See who's gonna get this. The Rat Bastard. Nitty's on Toofy. See what Nitty can do here defensively. Slill with a nice run. Arl slipping. Slipping again, another first down. Sierra with a catch. Hatter's next. Sure thing. Oh! Hey, Mads. Sorry. I did not see that. I will run your game next, Mads. Hatter's Nitty. 1st and 10. Still. 2nd and 4. Arl back to pass and dropped. 3rd and 4. Arrogance. Arl. Catch. Big gain. 1st down. Slill. Arl back to pass and caught by Ciara. And a touchdown for the Hyenas. Heller back. Complete. Capid. The Rat Bastard with a big catch. Yeah, you got to do 2 of those in a row, Goose. Nitty slipping. Touchdown. Tie ball game. Slill. Nope. Arl. Not much. 3rd and 8. Arrogance. And fighting for a few, but doesn't get there. Capid with a catch. Ross with a catch. Alyssa. Nothing. Nitty. Incomplete. Capid. Touchdown. Capid. The Rat Bastard now got 4 touchdowns. Arl. Nice. Run. Arrogance. Ciara. Nice catch. Deflected. 2nd and 10. 3rd and 7. Arrogance. Back to pass. Dropped by Toofy. Nitty. 1st down. Heller. Heller. Good run. Alyssa. Nice catch by Capid. Capid burning. Looking good. You know, Ross, ever since Capid's been out, Ross has played well, but eating a couple of his receptions away. So 2-point lead for the Triangles. Arl, complete. Arrogance, sacked. Slill, back to pass, and 3rd and 7. Arl and Ross almost got there. Toofy with the catch. Slill, nice gain. Arl and Toofy, nope. 2nd and goal. Arrogance. Yeah, I think his D-line is pretty good. It's because he's so quick. I think those quick D linemen can really cause havoc. Heller, deflected. Hyenas, still in this. Slill. Slill, nice gain. 1st down. Yeah, I mean, maybe. But if he's playing good D-line, and you have good D-line, but he is pretty elite at the D-line. Slill, slip. Arl. But it also could be good to leave him at linebacker until your team is ready to contend. And then you move in at D-line when you know your team is there. And I think the Triangles are close. I think they're gonna get there soon. They've got a lot of good pieces. And they got a solid line. They got some big star players. I think they just need... And now they got Nitty. You just need to get rid of Heller. Touchdown, Capid. First. That's true. First rounders. So you have the Triangles and Dramaturge? Slill. 2nd and 6. 3rd and 5. Arrogance. Capid with the catch. Nice big gain. Alyssa. No. 3rd and 6. Capid. Touchdown. Slill. Nope. 2nd and 10. Arl. Slill with a big gain. 1st down. Arrogance back to pass. Ciara for a catch and another 1st down. 2nd and 1. Slill, Arrogance, another 1st. Arl back to pass and hits Toofy for a few. And a touchdown to Toofy. And still within reach, but the rat bastard keeps making big plays. 281 yards on the game. Pretty solid. Alyssa, nope. 3rd and 8. Nitty. Caught for a 1st down. Heller, not much. Ross, catch. Touchdown. Slill. 1st. Arrogance back. Toofy. 1st. Slill. Toofy. Another 1st down. But I think the problem... Sega's a good team, though. If Peppermint hadn't gotten hurt, I think they would be pretty good this year. With Demetrius, it's just, oof. That peppermint injury really derailed them. Nitty, 60. Capid, 48 on offense. Not much on defense. Gafflern, 41. Brickley, 36. And Triangle's up there. All right, let's pop on the Hatters game against the Lightning. Hatters really need this win. Lightning need this win. This division, after that crazy win by Oscar, this division has gotten close. Anybody can win it. Well, Oscar can't win it, but yeah, the rest of them can win it. Aslane picks up the fumble. Atkinson back to pass, deflected. Graceland, nope. 3rd and 10, Aslane. Ooh, nothing. Back the other way. Lord Chanter. Ooh, we got an injury. Triona taken out by Melody. Melody does not have the I am old, so I don't hurt people gene. Melody just gets meaner and meaner by the season. Aslane. Complete. 3rd and 2, Atkinson. Ooh, incomplete. Back the other way. And Alina has a shot at that Rookie of the Year. Big catch. 14 touchdowns in this rookie season. Graceland runs to the outside. Oh, yeah. Also, you lost Dribble. That's true. Forgot about Dribble Jr. That is true, Sega. Very good. 3rd and 8, Aslane. Back the other way. Lord Channer. Oh, fumble turned over. McGilla, nothing. 2nd and 10, Aslane. Hits Graceland. And a touchdown and a tie ball game. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, Netzagon. Delina. Catch. Delina. Nice. And Loth. Moving the ball downfield in the snow. Quarter of the way through the game. 1st down. Graceland, couple yards. Aslane back to pass. And Graceland with the catch. Nice run there. And Graceland to the outside. Slips in the snow. Fumbles the ball in the snow. Lightning trying to even this division up. Longcharm. Deflected. Lord Chanter. Hits Longcharm. 3rd and 1. Netzagon. Hits Longcharm. Longcharm. Loth again. Keep moving downfield. Lord Chanter to Loth. And another touchdown. And the Lightning. Fumble and a turnover. Delina recovering the fumble. Lightning hits Longcharm and a touchdown. And the Lightning up by 3. Deflected. Atkinson. 1st and 10. Deflected. Netzagon. 3rd and 8. Longcharm, no. Graceland, slip. Giving the Hatters one more shot. See if they can tie this up or get within 2. Nice run. Aslane back to pass. And fumbled. Out of bounds, though. Atkinson. Assault. Halftime buffs. Graceland up the middle. It's a few. 2nd and goal. Aslane. Deflected by Loth. Atkinson. Caught. And touchdown by Assault. Lord Chanter. Netzagon. Bounced back. 2nd and 8. Netzagon. Lord Chanter. Nice big run. Really big. Oh, nice blocking too. 1st down. Longcharm. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Lord Chanter. Caught. Oath. Not much. 1st and 10. Netzagon. Long Charn. Ooh, almost 2nd and goal. Long Charn. Loath. Touchdown. Lightning back up by 3. Fumble. Atkinson gets it back. 3rd and 6. Atkinson. Caught. Hatters. No. 2nd and 10. You need a score on this drive. 3rd and 11. And Assault with a nice catch. Hatters are hanging on. Assault. Caught. Graceland. Few 2nd and 7. Astlane hits. And the Hatters keep moving down the field slowly. Running a little bit low on time, though. They need a score, and they do. So within 2 again. A tie would actually be all right for the Hatters if they could at least pull that out. Netzagon sacked by Melody. Long chance. Melody, 2 sacks in a row. 4 sacks on the game, along with the injury. 3rd and 12. Atkinson back to pass, and bad one. And Loath, another big catch. 1st down. Long Charn, no. 2nd and 5. Lord Chanter. Caught. 3rd and inches. Netzagon. Netzagon gets a couple. 1st and 10. Long Charn. Hits Delina. And Delina finishes the game. That's going to do it. And the Lightning get the win. Delina, another touchdown. Delina, a big game. Could get Delina. Long Charm. Melody causes another injury. Melody had a massive game. Gonna have some, probably be defensive player of the week. Melody, I guess not. 59 defensive fantasy points. 81 overall. Netzagon 99. Squeak 51. Low 51. And the Lightning getting the win. And that division is all tied up. 4-3-1, 4-3-1, 4-3-1. Going into the last couple games of the season. All right. Let's see. Well, let's see. Desert Skycarp. I guess we can pop this on. Let's get this painful game going. Who's going to get the win here? We got a blessed game. So maybe the blessings will help protect you. You can get some touchdowns. Chaos, not much. Warbrew, slips. 1st down. Fernine, couple. All right, Angelic. Warbrew runs. 1st down. 2nd and 4. We haven't had any deaths. Week 2. Week 1 we had 2 deaths. Week 2, no deaths. Of course, I haven't played yet. So, hopefully, we can kill some cats this week. Papalardo, back to pass, deflected. 2nd and 10. Gear. Touchdown. Desert, 1-0. Chaos with the 1st. 3rd and 3, Chaos, back to pass, and Harper with a catch. Harper, another improvement, over 100 now. Is Harper's the highest? Is Harper the highest rated player in the league now? Do we have anybody else over 100? Bullet, touchdown. Nile. Papalardo. No, 2nd and 4, Alethea. 3rd and inches, Nile. Man, nothing. Chaos, back to pass, and gets a few. 2nd and 9, Warbrew. Breaking tackles and getting another 1st down. Fernie, nope. Chaos, back to pass. Caught, 1st. Warbrew, couple, 2nd and 9. Fernie to the outside. And gets another 1st down. Chaos. Slip. Touchdown. Skycarp up 2-1. Deflected, 2nd and 10, Papalardo. Gear, catch. Ooh, Augustine with the injury by Wilkinson. Deflected, 3rd and 10. Man, you'd think Mike Slasher would be better. Oh yeah, Nitty's close. But I'm talking SR rating. Yeah, Nitty's over 100 and... Oh, Alethea get taken out by Saren in the desert. Getting beat up a bit. Skycarp. Fighting. Skycarp. 2nd and 1, Fernine. Nice little gain. I don't know if I'd go that far. But he is not playing to his stats. I would agree with that. He's not playing to his stats. Duak. Wilkinson, no. 2nd and 10, Papalardo. No. 3rd and 5, Duak. Ooh, Gare with a catch. Touchdown. Desert within 1. This is chaos. Nice little run. 1st down. Warbrew, 1st down. Chaos. Another. Oh, fumbled. Back to the way. Duwak. 2nd and 10. See how Tyler's trying to convince himself that he didn't buy a lemon? Nile back to pass. Gare. It's going to get so much worse if the Shield and the Boulders are in the same division. I'm just going to miss killing cats. Warbrew, 1st down. Chaos slips. Warbrew back to pass. Harper. Harper, touchdown. And Skycarp. This is a banger of a game. Not. And, well, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to curse poor Grease Goose. He's had a hard season. Chaos, big run. 1st down. Warbrew. No. 2nd and 11. Fernine. Slips. 3rd and 5. Chaos back to pass. Touchdown. Skycarp 5-3. Sad thing is I'm about to get passed by the Boulders for most playoff appearances. That is just sad. That is sad. 1st down, Warbrew. Yeah, that is one thing. I just cannot beat the cats. I can injure cats. I can't beat the cats. That has been my Achilles heel. Harper, catch. 1st down. Warbrew. Touchdown. Oh, this is already 3 points. What am I doing? Man, Skycarp. Just dominated. Beta gets taken out. Saren, 2 injuries this game. Garrett with a touchdown. And look at this. And no injuries. No injuries for the desert. Chaos 97. Wow. Harper 92. Fernine 47. Gare 44. And Jake 40. The desert with a big loss. Yeah, that's why I kept quiet. I did not want that Harper dies on last play thing to happen. All right, let's go ahead and pop. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make that real quick change before I forget. For Purple Cats wanting Tekla runner 1, right? Tech, you wanted number 1? Yes, you are out of the roll rule. You have over 2 wins. You do not have to roll. You just need above 10 rank points, which 2 wins gives you 10 rank points. So anything gives you above 2 rank points, you are up there. All right, Hounds Boulders. This is a big one. Are the Boulders gonna hang on, or are the Hounds gonna do what they usually do? That Papa's team won't let Sothale Jr. win very many games. He's had a couple wins. Gets a big catch. Sothale, big catch. Touchdown. Boulders up 1-0. Heighten to the outside. Man, this track is looking fast. Everybody's just taking off. This is so far a lot of speed in this game with Sothale and Heighten. Heighten, another big run. Heighten. Heighten, not in the end zone. Chunkle, touchdown. Sin. Nope. Heighten to the outside. First down. Chunkle. Nope. 2nd and 9. Celine back to pass. Incomplete. Heighten. Couple, but does not get there. Cezanne. Ugly pass by Cezanne. 3rd and 11. And that is nowhere. Heighten. Heighten. Nice. Chunkle. Chunkle. Getting blocks. Celine. Touchdown. 2-1. Well, she heard you. She threw that pass there to Sothale Jr. Yeah, I don't know. In a way, it might be better if the Boulders win, just to get the wild card. But I don't know. Heighten gets taken out by Sothale Jr. That might be what turns this game around. Caught. Couple. Intercepted. Pick by Imogene. Imogene. She heard the owner talking about her getting benched, and now she's making some big plays. She still thinks she can run it, though. Cezanne. Oh, intercepted. Braunhan with the pick. Chunkle. Wraith Feather. Chunkle. Oh, we got an injury. And Boulder gets injured. Basin, back to pass, nothing. Chunkle dumps to Wraith Feather. First down. Celine. Nice little run. 2nd and 1. Basin gets the first. Chunkle. Basin up the middle. No, 2nd and goal. Chunkle. Incomplete. 3rd and goal. Celine. Chunkle with a touchdown. And the Hounds up 3-2. Hale back to pass and stuffed. 2nd and 9. Cezanne back to pass and deflected. 3rd and 9. Imogene hits Sothale Jr. Idon's been struggling covering Sothale. Celine and Wraith Feather with a catch. Jungle. Not much. Celine. Caught. Wraith Feather. First down. Jungle. Brawn Hand. Catch. First down. Second and goal. Basin. No. Third and goal. Chunkle. Oh, Chunkle with the gutsy run. All the power. Chunkle. Big gain. Basin. Touchdown. Hounds. Oof, playing better without Heighten. They've got all their big boys in. Intercepted by Fang. Brawnhand with the catch. This is the all-strength team except for Brawnhand. Of course, Brawnhand with the catch. Second inches, Chunkle. Incomplete. Touchdown, Brawnhand. Yeah, Wraith Feather's the secret weapon Luke wants to use every week. I don't know if he's ever started Wraith Feather. And that might be it. 3rd and 7, Hale. Deflected. That's it. The Hounds getting a pretty clear victory. And the Boulders still in solid shape, but it does hurt their playoff chances. They're going to have to come back and get the win next week when we get the rematches. Oof, Chunkle 63, Basin 61, Celine 52, Sothale Jr. 59, Imogene with the 34. All right. Okay, let's get these little quicker games out. This is a big one. Evolution versus Manatees. Eleonora. Little gain. Second inches. First and 10. Mistbill. Incomplete. Second and 10. Eleonora. Mistbill. Big gain. Tryoc, back to pass. Caught, second and goal. Mistbill just takes it in. Ballister gets bounced back, second and 11. Horace fumbled. 3rd and 4, Horace. Caught. Ballister, nothing. Second and 10, Benor. Horace, first down. And Ballister, another run. Ballister, first down. Benor. Horace. Benor. Braidcraft, big catch. Eleonora. Tryoc for the few. 3rd and 6. Mistbill, deflected. Ballister, back the other way. Adios. Thanks, Blue. Have a good one. Thanks for joining. Congrats on your wins. Thump in with the catch. Wise. Oh, Wise is back in again. Mistbill. Nothing. Tryoc. Not much. Back the other way. Ballister. 2nd and 3. Benor. Baines with a catch. Baines. First down. Horace. 2nd and 5. Ballister. 3rd and 2. Benor. Saley. Touchdown. Mistbill to thumping. First down. Tryoc. Wise thumping. And Tryoc. Up, 3rd and 10, Wise. Unable to do it. Valister back the other way. Valister looking good. Saley breaking those tackles. And Evolution looks like they may be locking down that playoffs. They're still going to be playing each other again next week, but Evolution looking pretty good here. Lister. Couple. 2nd and 6. Benner. No. 3rd and 9. Horace. Hits. Ooh, does not get the first down, though. College playoffs. We got one more week. So next week will be the end of the season, regular season, and the week after will be playoffs. Benor, nice first down. Horace back to pass and hits Baines and another touchdown. And that looks like that is it. We've got a big lead for Evolution. And looks like they're getting to the playoffs. Manatees probably have a good shot at the playoffs too. Still. For the wild card. But Evolution looking solid. And there you go. Big win, Evolution. Benor, 75. Saley, 55. Baines with 46. Taco, only 25. Taco losing the bid for Defensive Player of the Year, maybe. Thumbin, 34. Braidcraft, 34. Misspill, not much. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and pop on this snoozer. Happy and Blades. Austin with a pass. Shire. Can Happy get the win? Will the Pepin curse be lifted? Riker, 3rd and 4. Syndra gets a big first down. And Vider, nice run. Riker, touchdown. And Happy with the big win. With the big lead. Getting the touchdown. I don't know that the Blades are going to score a ton here. So it's 1 or 2 scores might be all that's needed to get this win. Oof. Nice. Taco. Most games played. So how many games has he missed? Well, I guess he hasn't really missed games. It's just, I guess he's been so good that he's never been benched. Oh, plus all the playoff. I guess it's because of all the playoff games. Yeah, it depends on how many playoff games. I guess he's got a lot of playoff appearances. 2nd and 6. Soljan. Nice little run. Yeah. Ooh, LA with the catch. That speed. That first down. Hostile. 2nd and 5. Shire. Stuffed. 3rd and 7. Zoljan. Stuffed. 2nd and 2. Riker. 3rd and 1. Syndra. Ooh, does not get it. Hostile. You want career payouts there, Tyler? Zoljan, touchdown. Vider, caught. 2nd and 9. Riker. Ostil. Breaks tackles. 2nd and 3. Shire. Wyeth with the catch. 1st down. Zoljan. 2nd and goal. Ostil. Touchdown. Riker back to pass. Hits York for a first. Syndra. 2nd and 10. Vider. Vider slipping. Vider with a 1st down. I had it on there, but it was so not used by anyone. It does keep track of it in the background. Yeah, I think so. Gameplay is pretty close. Most of the data stuff is done. The big things I need to work on, but they won't have to be finished when we start playing. Will be, you know, I still gotta work on some animations and stuff. I gotta work on the facial. So on the field is kind of done pretty much, but I need to work on their, you know, the portraits. That's going to take a bit, and then I'm going to completely redo the UI. But the UI, I'll rebuild some of it before we get started with the league, but I can be rebuilding that as we go. We'll get some suggestions, talk about some things. One other thing that'll probably happen when we start Brutal Ball 2 is for maybe the first couple weeks of Season 20, we may go to 1 game a week for a couple of weeks, because that gives me some time. If there are any bugs or issues, it won't be like 2 weeks that get screwed up or 2 weeks that are weird, because it'll be balancing the new game, because the biggest change is acceleration and how that affects the game. And so I still need to balance the run and pass a little bit. Those things are tracked, so some of that stuff is tracked. Some of that stuff is in there, Goose. I think the injuries that you've taken are in there for the team. I believe they will be in the new game for sure, but I think they're in this. It's just the data's not shown. Just like the salary stuff, some of the salary stuff is there. All right, here we go. Happy get the win. LA, Crystal Belly. Up there near the top. But Happy looks like they're moving on to the playoffs. The Pepin curse may be over. Yeah, I don't think the bugs will be that bad. It's more, it's going to be more as I want you guys to watch it and see if the game, how the game feels when we're watching it together. You know, and I'll be taking suggestions and all, to, you know, I'll run a lot of sims, but I think we may do something where we just do 1 a week for at least for the first 4 weeks or something, as we do that. All right, so here we go. Shield Cats. Can I get a win? Good luck to you, Angelic. This will probably be the one time I beat you, is when I don't really need the win anymore, because I'm pretty much out of the playoffs. I guess if I could win out, I guess there's a possibility, but very unlikely, especially with blue. Tech, incomplete. 2nd and 10, Carl is able to slip through, get a 1st down. Bahir, back to pass. Stuffed. Tekla. And Harlan with the catch. We're here. catch. 1st and 10. Tech. Harland, catch. And Harland. Ooh, close, but not in the end zone. Carl. Stuffed. Bahir. And Harlan with the touchdown. Tamara, slip. Not much. 2nd and 6, Kevy. Pemus with the deflected ball. Ooh, couple deflections for Bahir. And Harlan with the catch. And this may be a quick game. Cat's just taking me apart. Kevy, back to pass. Goes deep. Eared just pushing past everybody. Tamara, nice 1st down. Kevy, back to pass, and was over a couple. 2nd and 7. 3rd and 5. And Eared with the catch, and Eared with the touchdown. And back within 1. Deflected by Eared. And Harlan looking good. But Harlan being covered by Tamara, and Tamara is not a good cover. I forgot to take Tamara out of cover. That was my mistake. 2nd and 11, especially going against the Cats. Pemus with a catch. Hurt Bahir. Does not. Nice little run. Tamara, couple yards. 2nd and 8. Kevy back to pass, and ugly pass. 3rd and 8. Wozar hits Bemis, and we got a touchdown. And Richmond, nice catch. 1st down. Carl, good gain. 2nd and 3. Bahir, and 1st down. Tekla, Harlan just beating up on Tamara. Sacked. 2nd and 12. Kevy, slip. Nope. 3rd and 5. Wozar can't get there. That may be it. Carl, nope. 2nd and 8. And the Purple Cats look like their team has kind of fixed itself a bit. It had a rough week last week. But now they're looking like they've got this. Pemus with a deflection. 2nd and 10. Let's see if I can get in this game again. 3rd and 10. Nope. And that looks like that's it. And the Shield get beat badly by the Cats. Touchdown. And Harland, nice one. Carl, touchdown. Wozar getting a few. And Gunnelson getting a sack. Tamara actually has 4 deflections, so I guess that's something. Harlan, another big catch. And Tekla. And 8-4, and no injuries. No deaths. We started off so promising. And nothing. Oh, this is the saddest part. Is that we did not hurt anybody. Congrats on the win. But, oof. Bahir, 98. Harlan, 81. Looking good. Richmond, 57. Gunnelson, 41. Keeps him up pretty decently, but not all by himself. And Pemus with 56. And the Cats get the big win. All right. Ants. Oh, this is an AI decides. So I guess Cottage is gonna get a bounty. And Ants Whisper Picker would like to spend on hiring a counselor, so that's gonna be a do. Hatter's Resonance. Oof. Resonance. I'm gonna go ahead and do a keep since it's a salary thing. You can always drop him if he doesn't want him. That is a reject. And there you go. All right, let's see. Manatee's Mist Bill goes up to 97. Valhalla Bruja goes up to 80. Man, Darren Saar up to 97. Woof. Boulder's Cooper, 64. Sawyer gets another improvement. Sawyer's at 77. Carl. Valhalla gets an improvement up to 80. Oh, that's a nice one. Tilly. Musty from Colossus. And Mustache in there with 65 from the Boulders. Moki and Hugo here. And not much else. And there you have it. Netzagon. Netzagon, number 1 of the week. Defensive player of the week. Melody with 59. Offense, Harland. Harland with 457 total yards. Domination, Kavlern there. Bahir with 6 deflections. Melody 4 sacks. And there you have it. All right. Well, we got 2 more divisional weeks coming. No, we got divisional week, and then we got a cross-conference week. So we'll see how those go. Finish off the season. Pandas versus Blades. Hounds are playing Varkaris, but this is a big one. Purple Cats Boulders with a Choops playing. Choops playing the Hatters. That's going to be big. Bananas. Bananas playing Valhalla. That's going to be another big one. So that's some pretty neat ones. All right. Let's take a look at stats. Wilhelm, number 1 fantasy offense. Wilhelm, pretty nice lead on that. And the person he passes to, Grinna, getting number 2. Zyral, then Pemus, number 3, and Sothale Jr. Passing yards, Wilhelm, 2,400. Bruja right behind it, though. Rushing yards, Zyral, 1,895. Heighton, 1,782. So top 2 by a large margin. And the rookie, Velistor, is number 3. Receiving yards, Corinna, Sothale Jr., and Pemus all right up there. Gare and Gosford as well. LA, finally, Hollywood getting back into the hunt. Pancakes, Gafflern 419, Aram 417. These 2 are by far the top 2. Big gap between them and the next one, so one of them is going to take it for top blocker. And Zyral up by 5 on Krina. Taco Cat lost a bit of his lead. Wilhelm. And then Richmond. Zyral might be MVP. Interesting. Krina in year 14 or Taco Cat could be MVP. And then Wilhelm just keeps doing it. And he is up there as well. On defense, Taco still got the defensive player of the year. But Rostalnik is catching up quick. Harper, Cottage, and then Crystal Belly, number 4. Tackles, 106. Cottage leading that. Tackles for loss, Pepin. Interceptions, 8 for Bahir. Harper, Eleonora after that. Passes defense, Saith Jr., but Rostalnik. These 2 are at the top. Injuries, Aram, number 1. Melody, number 2, with Smays. Still not a ton of kills. Kind of annoying. And then sacks, 23 for Taco. Samir, number 2. Wind, number 3. And I wanted to look at rookies. Let's take a look at Rookie of the Year. We've got Gunnelson at 380. Cottage, 359. And did I miss one? Where is... Oh, Delina is down here at 313. So it looks like it's going to be a Cottage versus Gunnelson for that Rookie of the Year. And take a look at the standings. Choops are in it, tied with the Boulders, but having the better point differential. Choops are in. Bananas down by a game. Purple Cats, if they whoop me like they did last week, the Bananas will not be able to catch them for the division. Here, all up in the air. And then Rotgut up. Champions. This league seems almost finished. I mean, and we pretty much know who's got it in the Classical Conference. There are not too many competitors for the top 4 teams there. So, well, good luck to those trying to get in the playoffs. Hopefully you guys have a good week. I will see you guys on the Discord. Thanks once again for joining us. Adios all. Night night.